Hey guys, excited to have Adam Godel here. He graduated last camp about 6 weeks ago. How was the experience at Dev Bootcamp?
It was nothing like anything I've done before. It's about being surrounded by people that want the exact same experience as you, and in an environment where you're completely encouraged. It's really non-judgmental, and it's so supportive, but at the same time it's super demanding, because what we're doing is demanding. I remember the first day we were here, and our instructors, like, the first thing he said was, "You guys are insane to try to become software developers in 9 weeks. You guys are crazy.
Day one, you're insane."
Yeah. So that's kind of the environment. Is realistically, this is really difficult, but everybody's in this together. It's do or die for everybody. Almost everybody here is changing their career.
Right.
So it's not a joke. It's not taken lightly, but there's a lot of emphasis put on being human, because you really can't do it. Stay till 2 a.m. every night, sleep for 3 days, because you can be a functioning adult on 3 hours of sleep, but you can't learn. So
right. Be fully mindful, present, physically ready. People are jumping in. It's a 9-week intensive.
Yeah.
They're making a career change. They're going from point A to point B. They're totally committed. What do you think the impetus is for most of the people coming through these doors to come to Dev Bootcamp? Why is this so important? Why is this so topical? Why is it such a great program?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of reasons. Like, first, you look at the sort of like the macroeconomic reason is there's a ton of jobs out there, and there's a lot of amazing things happening in the tech community. We're doing a lot of amazing things, and people want to be part of it. People want to get a job that they want to do, and they want to build things, and that's really what brings us all together here. Is a lot of us had jobs where we sort of did a task, and that task just went away. I was in analytics, and I would put in my report, and that report's gone, and that's kind of it. And we want to make something lasting, and we want to have the ability to build, and sort of the power to make our ideas into a reality, because that's really how you start feeling. As once you start building web apps and they're on the internet, you realize you've changed the world. Like, a CPU somewhere is different, and now whenever somebody goes to that URL, they see something different, and that's really lasting. Powerful. And it's a superpower. That's how they say it, and it's really arrogant to call it a superpower yourself, but it's we'll
between us and our viewers, superpower. What kind of projects do you want to work on post Dev Bootcamp? Now that you're in this post training mode, you have all these new skill sets, and what type of things do you want to build?
Well, the two things for me really are, one, interesting technology, and two, a big impact. Like that's really what drew me to tech, was the impact that it's having on the world. Like, paradigms are shifting, things are changing forever, and I want to build something that's part of that, and I also just want to build something that creates an interesting technical challenge, because that's really what drew me to the career of programming and not just the industry of technology. I love problem solving, and I just want to solve a hard problem.
Let's say we wake up 10 years from now. What is one piece of technology or trend that you think is going to have a really profound impact on our lives 10 years from now? What are some big thoughts there?
Yeah, I would say the share economy, and we're already seeing it with Uber and Airbnb, but Sharif Bashay, the guy who founded Dev Bootcamp, he came here, and somebody asked him a similar question, like, how do we found successful companies in tech, and what is it? And what he pointed out, which I thought was incredibly intelligent, was a lot of the time we're not doing anything that's that new technologically now. With something like Uber, it's like this is just a web application, pretty standard technology, but the technology is enabling us to have a new contract with one another. Contracts that didn't exist before, and relationships and business relationships that didn't exist before. And now we can change that, and that's what's going to really change our economy in the world, I think.
It's funny because it's so digital and so technical, but it's really human.
Exactly.
It's people sleeping in your bed with Airbnb. It's people using your car for Uber. It's professional connection with liquid talent. It's real human interaction, and that's really beautiful, and I think that's the bridge that all of us are excited to be a part of. Adam, congratulations on being a graduate.
Thank you, man.
Excited to be at Dev Bootcamp. I think these guys are onto something really big. They're in San Francisco, Chicago, New York. They're looking at international expansion. Folks like Adam are really the wave of the future, and it's really great to be a part of this organization. So thanks so much, Adam.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
See you.